Have you ever imagined what you would do if you were cheated on? So you think she's special. It doesn't mean anything, it's just a joke. This is funny? This is funny? You think this is funny? What the hell are you doing shooting me in the knees? I need you alive to tell me where the bitch lives. In reality, this really happened. Not the part where I took out the gun, but this really happened. We came to the conclusion that he did not cheat on me, but we will never know because it's all based on trust. But at that point in time, I really felt like I was being cheated on. Really heartbroken, and I wanted to go to all my friends and pour my heart and soul out. So I thought, what was the most important thing right now? Do I trust him or not? So I took some time out to think about it, just myself in the bathroom alone, sitting on the floor. And we talked. So we talked and talked and talked, and we came to the conclusion that we're okay now. But if I had went to my friends about this, oh man, the result would have been completely different, because this has happened too many times. And this time, I said this time, today will not be the day where I screw shit up again. So, here is why you shouldn't involve a bunch of people in your relationship. Number 1, most likely, your story would have been one-sided. Don't pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know, you leave out the little bits and pieces where you were the crazy bitch. You leave out the bits and pieces that make you look crazy, and you only tell them the part where he's the asshole, so the story looks really good and you look really good. You look like the person who was injured by this horrible creature, and everybody will be on your side, because there's always 2 people that is responsible for any issue. For example, I probably would have left out the part where he handed me the phone, where he gave me his password, and then when I asked him if I could read his messages, he said, sure, go read the messages. That part would have been totally left out. I wouldn't have told any of my friends any of this, because of course I want them to be as much on my side as possible, because they are my friends. I'm right. Number 2. So you'll be prolonging the pain, and you'll have to clear a lot of shit later. All the people who you texted at the time where you were injured and feeling hurt, yeah, all those people, you would have to call them and then explain to each and every one of them what went down, and then kind of like slide in the parts where you left out, where you were crazy. Don't act on your impulses. Throw away your phone, throw away the computer, lock yourself in your room or in the toilet. Take time out to think about how you feel. Think about how you really feel. What is it that you want out of it? You know, like, what is it that's really upsetting you? Is it your insecurities, or you know, was it like the way he said it or what he said? You know, what exactly is the issue? Because without knowing exactly what you're pissed off at and exactly how you want to solve, the issue is most likely not gonna go away. And lastly, your decision would have been affected by all of the opinions that you got from your friends, because the more input you get, the more you have to process in order to reach your decision. So if you've talked to lots of people, like, some of the things they say could have affected you. For example, if someone said something which triggered your belief about men being cheaters and liars, if it resonates with you, you probably make a decision based on that. Sometimes you might even think, oh shit, like, this friend thinks this friend thinks that. You know, you'll be peer pressured into, you might make the decision, I don't know if you will, but you might make the decision that pleases most of your friends and not you. Plus, people have different opinions, you know? Everybody has a different opinion about everything. For example, my issue, 50% will probably have thought it was not funny at all, he was definitely cheating, dump that mother, and 50% would have thought, yeah, it was a harmless joke. It's just joking. So really, everybody has a different opinion, and the one that really matters is yours. So you see how it's better if you deal with your shit first? Okay, no. So anyway, I hope that video was helpful, and I'll see you next week. If you ever see him with another bitch that's special, you know where to find me. Have a fucking great weekend.